Hello! This is Philemon with a new game to be playing. You've probably read the title, you've probably seen a thumbnail, and know that this is Paper Mario and the 1,000-Year Door. This will be a challenge run of this game, so let's let the intro play, and then I will get into what my challenge will be. It's fairly simple, but there's plot. Today, I'm going to tell you the story of the 1,000-Year Door. An awfully long time ago, in a strange and far-off land, a big, bustling town thrived. It was a town where all people lived very happy lives, and it was said that the town was very prosperous. But one day, tragedy befell this blessed place. A great cataclysm struck the town and its people. This narration goes really fast. Darkness filled the skies, and the earth roared and shook. It was as if the very world had come to a violent end, and in but a single night, the town sank into the depths of the earth. Many moons rose and set. Stories of the town pass into the pages of history, and when the town site no longer held relics of its blah blah, people gathered at the spot and built a new town very fast. But word soon spread among the people who moved in that an ancient city lay deep underground, and that a magnificent treasure rested there. Indeed. This is the tale of the fabled treasure of Rogueport. And we get a big old indeed in the middle just to break things up. Yes, this is where it begins. In the sea town of Rogueport, the tale of the quest for the legendary treasure and the 1,000-Year Door starts here. Hey, Princess! Finally, I have a minute without Toadsworth watching over me. He's so troublesome. I come all the way here on holiday, only to be stuck with Toadsworth. It's so stifling. Once in a while, I'd like the chance to look around on my own and see what's going on. But now that I'm doing it all, I see that this town has a very, distinct flavor. Oh, Missy. Missy. Do you mean me? Yes, you, Missy. Won't you buy something? I have a wide assortment of knickknacks and doodads. Oh, well, And if you hadn't noticed, I will be reading dialogue. Well, that's a pretty box. What's inside it? It is said that this box holds a map that shows where a legendary treasure sleeps, but the box has a magic lock on it that will only open for a pure and noble heart. As you can see, it won't so much as budge if one such as myself attempts to open it. Ooh! I know. If the box will open for you, Missy, then you may have whatever is inside. I am sure that whatever is in there would be of no use to someone like me. So, Missy, take this box in your hands and see if you can open it. Alright, what's the harm? I'll try to open it. And surprise, surprise, Peach has a pure and noble heart. But what could be inside? Find out in Paper Mario, the 1,000-Year Door. Okay, so, things to say as we're getting started. 1, yes, I have absolutely played this game before. This is, I would say, a very much a comfort game for me. So, again, definitely not the first time I've done this. And, still getting reacquainted with the controls. Okay. So, we shall be known as MC BONK. Because the challenge that I am setting forth as we start this game is I am only going to have Mario use the hammer. He is not allowed to jump on things. I will do everything in my power in order to avoid that. And the reason that this becomes a challenge run is for some very specific enemies that will show up later on that, well, they're quite difficult to hit with a hammer because they fly. And this game also has a habit of... Quite a few of the enemies in the game will have really high defenses. Now, going along with those very high defenses is when you jump on them, they flip over, and the defense goes away. So if Mario can't jump on them, either someone else will have to, or you gotta find a different way to flip them. So we'll get into that a little bit later. For right now, thank you, Paratroopa. Good to know that they can actually be friends every once in a while. They don't have to be sworn enemies at all times. Ooh, that's a fancy note. Who could possibly have written a pink letter to... Hey, bro, check it out. A letter from Princess Peach arrived for you. What a surprise. I'll just read it to you. How's that sound? Sure. Why won't Mario be talking? Why in the world would we have a silent protagonist? Ahem. Now let's see here. Hello there, Mario. I am now on holiday, traveling in the Mushroom Kingdom. In my travels, I came into possession of a mystical map. A treasure map, actually. It was inside a box I got from an old merchant in a town called Rogueport. But since it would be too difficult for me to try to go find treasure all by myself, I thought you could help me hunt for it. You will, of course, won't you? I've included the map with this letter, so please bring it with you when you come. I'll meet you at Rogueport. That means you must come, Peach. Sneaky. Sneaky. What do you know? It's true! There's a weathered old map in here with the letter. Check it out! We'll be seeing the backside of that map a lot over the course of this game, and this is what it looks on the front. Ah, so unfilled. So many places yet to explore. And a beautiful sun to explore them under. So, let the bonking begin. This is gonna be fun. I imagine I'll be breaking this up into roughly chapter-sized chunks overall. Gonna let the prologue go through, and then I will cut it off around when chapter 1 starts. Hello, Prologue. And the incredible four-sided, double-sided coin. Magical, a rogue's welcome. Let us begin. Excuse me, sir. Please wake up, sir. The town you'd been speaking of has come into view. Look, that's Rogueport. Oh. You see? We'll arrive shortly. Please prepare to disembark. I hope you never get tired of this sound, because it's going to be happening a lot. I must apologize, sir. Our arrival was delayed just a bit by rough weather. Are you quite sure you want to disembark here? I did tell you all the sordid tales about Rogueport on our way here, did I not? What's that? I'm sorry? You say there's a princess waiting here for you? Is that so? Of course, sir. Well, if that's what you think, then I won't stop you. But, you be careful, sir. Don't say I didn't warn you. That guy is crazy! Yes. Yes, he is. He's also one of the most powerful adventurers to ever have adventured. And now we save. Save all progress? Yes, please. Now we don't have to do the intro again. Excellent. Alright. So... Hello, townsperson. What you want, pal? Huh? A princess in a pink dress? I ain't seen nothing like that. No, I remember a princess. Probably. Why do you want this chick anyway, pal? Owe you money? Or is she your girlfriend? Debatable. I leave that for people who have more experience than me to debate whether or not Mario is Peach's boyfriend. But for now... Hey! What do you want? Get away from me, freak! Hello, strange mushroom that looks nothing like any of the other mushrooms in the game for some odd reason. Oh, come off it, you airhead. I know it's tough for you, but don't play dumb with me. I've seen you walking around town asking for information about the crystal stars. Well, now I'm doing the asking, so be a good girl and tell us what you know, right now. Never! I don't have anything to say to you creeps. Ew. Product of its time. I suppose it wouldn't be right if a sassy little lass like you met with an untimely demise. Boys, we're taking this firebrand to our fortress. Yeah, where's that fortress, I wonder? As you command, Lord Crump, we're on it. Whoa. No, step right there, you weirdos. I'll scream. Really? What am I to do? Let's just go home. Never mind, let's go. Like I'd go anywhere with you, smelly like I'd go anywhere with smelly lunatics like you. Not likely. Where? What do you think you're doing, chump? You think you can screw up my plans? Gah, it's always something. Looks like I'm going to have to give you a little taste of the old crump-a-bomb. Yeah, this guy's fun. Nope, can't flee. Battle time, Mr. Man. Just find a way to beat this freak of the week, okay? Don't sweat the details. Just jump on him and hit him with your hammer. You can do that. Except I can't jump on him. Hammers only. Bam! Bam! And if you needed any indication of if I have played the game before, that was it. That right there should tell you all you need to know about the fact that okay, I did try to block, but it's been a while. But... yeah, you're not supposed to know about stylish commands for a while. And I just... the timing is in my soul. Okay, if we get hit by this guy again, I am just going to do a normal block instead of trying to do a fancy block. I was going to try and show off a little bit more. Just a little bit. You did it! You did it! Yes! And you got star points! Also known as experience in this game. Yeah, I bet you know, but you get these things called star points when you win battles. When you get 100 points, you'll go up a level. Don't forget that, okay? Yeah, so... hooray! I am 9% towards a next level. How's standard? Okay, I got a couple decent shots in. I'll give you that. But unfortunately for you, that means... it's go time! Yup, that's a lot of go right there. That is a lot of go. Punish him! Bounce it, 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 bounce it. Man, those guys have a really high vertical. Quick, this way! While they're all totally distracted. Phew, what a bunch of loons. Let's just sneak out of here. What do you say? Yeah, it sounds like a plan. You know, hello, hello. I'd hit you with the hammer. Hello, nobody? Don't want to notice the guy in the red cap, blue overalls? No? Okay. We'll go then. Bye-bye. You sure? No. No, okay. Stop! Who? Where'd they go? Huh? You, Johnson? Did you see them? Did anyone? Could they bolted? Wherever could they be? In this place that only has one exit. Maybe they used the boat panel that we didn't look at. I don't know. Wow, mister, you totally saved me. Thanks! I have just got to give you a little reward. My name's Goombella. I'm a student at the University of Goom. Nice to meet you. So, who are you? I'm a Mario. Mario? Wait, you mean like that famous guy? Wow, I can't believe I met you here. Cool. Anyway, no offense, but it looks like you just rolled into town yourself, right? Me? I already hate it here. There are freaks and weirdos everywhere. It's nasty. I mean, I know the place is called Rogueport, so I should have expected it, but sheesh! I'd never come to a place like this if it weren't for some legendary treasure here. Ooh. Uh-oh. Ooh, those guys in the background. What? You're looking for the legendary treasure too? Seriously? Whoa, 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 bucko. What you got there? Treasure map. And how did she see that? Why was she looking presumably at his pants? Oh my gosh! Isn't that a treasure map? You have to tell me where you got that. Well, this lady named Peach. Princess Peach? What? Great hoogly boogly. If it isn't Master Mario. Oh, those guys are having a bad day. Bit of a coincidence bumping into one another in this sort of a place. Ho ho. How'd that road taste, punk? Are you okay? That hurt. Those jerks. We won't forget this. Yeah, that'll come back to bite us a little bit later. Ho ho. So tell me, Master Mario, what in the world brings you to this wretched little burg? Ah, indeed. Princess Peach sent you a letter and a treasure map? And she told you she'd meet you here in Rogueport? Intriguing. You're asking me where Princess Peach is? I was about to ask you that. You see, I'm rather forgetful these days. We stopped in this town to acquire a spot of fuel for our ship, don't you know? I only took my eye off her for a moment, but as soon as I did, she vanished. You know how headstrong she is, Mario. I just assumed she'd be back momentarily. Yeah, but, at this point, I fear we must embrace the possibility that she may never return. Again. By the way, have you seen Bowser? Maybe he followed us here. I don't know. I'm rather forgetful these days. I've been at a loss as what to do. I've been fraught with worry, I tell you. But I'm feeling better with you here, Master Mario. Surely we'll find her. Surely. But I know my place, Master Mario, and this is not it. I leave this task to you. Now, where did I put my luggage? I believe I'll recline in the inn right over there and enjoy a spot of tea, perhaps, and do absolutely nothing else for the rest of this game. In fact, I highly recommend it, particularly if you find your heart points running low. Because couldn't be health, it had to be something specific like heart points, which again we'll play in a little bit later because this game is themed immaculately well. Just drop on in! Oh, yes. Anyway, a little rest there will fill all of your HP. I find comfort in comedy when I am stressed out of my mind. I must say, though, the rest of this town is a bit rough. Yes, rough indeed. Huff, I say. Huff, I say. One more? No. Princess Peach? Did he mean, like, Peach, the Mushroom Kingdom princess? The princess who always gets nabbed by Bowser? The Koopa King? The one you rescue? Like every other game? Wait a sec. This is crazy. Princess Peach sent you that treasure map? Didn't I just tell you this? Whoa. This is really intense. Well, where could she have gone then, do you think? You think maybe she got sick of waiting and went to find the treasure on her own? Possible. Or, you know, got nabbed by somebody again. Ooh, I know, Mario. Come with me. One of my professors is here researching that treasure. We'll show him your map. Because that's what you do. Let's hope that this guy is actually on the up and up, because if not, then he takes my map, steals the treasure, and gets all the credit. And I don't have any idea where Peach is. So let's hope he's a good guy. If we start looking for the treasure, then maybe we'll catch up to Princess Peach. Surprise, surprise. Guess what'll happen? Great. We're all good then. Let's go, Mario. Hey, first party member. What's an action RPG without party members? Goombella's abilities, a primer. Press X to get information about nearby people, places, and objects. This is Rogueport Plaza. It's the center of town and the main business district. It's a crossroads where many people meet, including more than a few shady characters. Anytime you press X when there's no one around, I'll tell you about where we are. That's Goomther, the Goomba. He's always complaining about being swindled or mugged. Why do you know that? If you press X when there's somebody nearby, I'll tell you about him or her. So, did you get all that? Yup, pretty simple. Goombella can give you hints when she answers, so ask her for information often. And of course, Goombella can be quite helpful in battle too. Yes, quite helpful. She jumps in the air to attack enemies with a nasty head bonk. Yeah, that's going to be vital for going forward in all of those flying enemies. Luckily, we won't have anything that flies and also has spikes, which not only prevents you from doing damage to the enemy, but does damage to you in return. So those are going to be tricky, and that's why we're going to be looking for ways of being able to throw our hammer at some point, which will be quite useful. All right. She can also look up enemy HP and weaknesses with her Tattle ability, which I will be doing often because I love having that information. It's so good. And anyone who says otherwise is lying. Okay. First off, we gotta go find my professor. Thing is, since I just got to town myself, I, don't actually know where he lives. Okay, so that's even creepier that you know about the people here because somehow you just got here. So if you just got here, and you know basically all the, a primer of information on people, what are you hearing that we can't? Do Goombas have some kind of weird sixth sense about them that lets them just find information? Maybe that's why Bowser keeps using them in his army, and it's not just because they're fodder. Anyway, so keep an eye out. Here's what Professor Frankly looks like. I hope he's an honest guy. Okay, more tutorial out of the way. Let's hope that... Oh! Hey, by the way, Mario, have you saved yet? Yes! I did that the first thing I did. You see that save block in front of the inn? Since we're here, you ought to save now. No, I'll do that later. Just jump up and hit the block to save, okay? Yes. We'll absolutely be doing that. Some other time. Now, I hope nothing goes wrong as I enter the screen transition. Oh no! Oops, pardon me, sucker! Hey, what's your beef, pal? Yeah, I'm talking to you! That's a word that we don't use very often. Or in that context. I haven't had a beef with anyone in a long time. Mario, you gotta wake up. That guy just stole half of your coins. Y'all, that's a particularly nasty lost. That is so lame. Ugh, I hate this town. Now, if only I didn't just so happen to know where that guy lived. Nice little wraparound, and I do so love, like, just how they do this, or framing on the stages here. It's very clever, how everything opens up and moves around. And, oh look! Don't you look familiar? Hello, buddy. Oops. Fancy meeting you here. You're pretty dang persistent, buddy. What a pain. Fine, okay? You got me. I'll give you your coins back. Here. A pleasure doing business with you. I'm also stealing your star. Goodbye. Oop, wrong button. Yeah. So, for any of you who did not know that, you can get your starting coins back. Oh, nice. If only. That right there, in that treasure chest, would be so useful if I knew how to glitch to get it early. Sadly, I do not, so the game continues as normal. Alright. Shine Sprite guy, you'll be my best friend for a while. Hello, friend. I'll be back for you later. But for now... Hey, don't you look familiar? Oh, hi, there you are, Professor Frankly.
Who's there? Who's there? Who wants me? Ah, yes, you. Now, you are... I've seen your face before. Yes, that face. Wait for it. Just a moment. Don't tell me now. Silence. I'll get it right. It's not Goombriel. It's not Eliza Goom. Aha! Yes, I've got it. You're Goombella, aren't you? You were in my archaeology class last year. Am I right?
Wow, yes sir, that's me. I'm Goombella, a junior at UGoom. Go Goombas! Okay, I can accept that they have a college. That's fine. But mascots are typically representations of either like animalistic or some form of human strength, or human is a bad word for it, but like idealistic strength and characteristics in some form or another, like a cougar, a panther, the giant, anything like that. But go Goombas? That's like me saying go humans. Like, oh boy, we're human. That's it. I mean, you couldn't have done anything to make that at least a little intimidating? Like, oh well. But if that's what they want, I can't deny them.
Of course, I remember you. Not to toot my own horn, but I'm pretty good at remembering. You, though, you stick out in my mind because you were such an exceptional student. And that guy behind you is, who?
Mario, Professor. He's Mario. You know, the famous one. Get used to this. It's gonna be an ongoing joke.
Oh, my apologies. I'm such a bookworm, I haven't a clue about what's hip right now. In any case, what sort of errand brings you two all the way to a place like this?
We were hoping you'd tell us about the legendary treasure said to be below Rogueport. I thought that if anyone knew anything about it, it would be you, Professor Brinkley.
Of course I know about it. The reason I came here was to study that very subject. But why do you tykes want to learn about the legendary treasure? You know that most say it's little more than a fairy tale, don't you?
Archaeologists and historians have to search for truth in those fairy tales, though. I believe the legendary treasure truly does exist, and I really want to find it.
Good point, and well made. In that case, I'll cooperate with you however I can. First of all, about the treasure. There are many mysteries surrounding it. Some say it's an infinitely vast treasure hoard, while others say it's a magical item. Some books say it's actually a monster, while still others claim it's an empty chest. So many different theories. Obviously, it's impossible to divine the truth among them. But all agree on one point. To find the treasure, one must have the crystal stars. To find the treasure of yore, take the 7 crystal stars to the 1,000-year door. You mean the crystal stars in that old saying that was super elderly people passed down? Indeed, the same. As the saying goes, if you want to find the legendary treasure, you first must collect the 7 crystal stars. The thing that we've already said 3 times now. Hold on, the magical... Hold the magical map aloft before the entrance to the 1,000-year door, then the stars will light the way that leads to the stones of yesterday. Okay, the last one rhymed. Why didn't this one? Yeah. A lot of the lore I've read says that this magical map is taken to the doorway, then it'll show you where to find the crystal stars. Correct! And the 1,000-year door is supposedly here, deep beneath this town. Yet the critical piece of the puzzle, the magical map, is lost. If only we had that map. Well, we do have it, Professor. Well, not we exactly. You know, we haven't really established if we're going out yet, but I did kiss him. Mario has the magical map. What? Really? You actually have it? Could I just take a quick look at it and stick it in my photocopier and make 1,000 of these to sell to tourists, if you don't mind? Yes, astounding. This is it, the real thing. I've looked at it for all of 5 seconds and I know exactly what this must be. The one and only magical map. You, son, are my hero. You're great, fantastic, wonderful, even. With this, we can find the crystal stars just by holding this aloft before the legendary door. And make thousands of dollars selling copies on eBay. Right on, Professor. Good girlie, what are we doing just sitting here then? Goombella, Mario, off we must go this instant. Let's take the magical map to the legendary door. Okay, we can do that. And Trixie, Professor, I bet you didn't know that this rotten old thing came off, did you? Yep. Thanks for destroying that public property, frankly. We can use this pipe to get down under the city streets. Come on, both of you, let's get moving. And wait. Oh, wait. Hang on a second, Mario. Something just occurred to me. I'm fairly certain there are quite a few hoodlums below, so keep your guard up. We'll need it. By God, I'm not a fighter. You two do know about your action commands, don't you? And now for the most important step in any speedrun. The tutorial skip. Really? A master, are you? Maybe you ought to practice them once, just to be safe. Again, it's the Trixie double tutorial skip that requires you to... Okay, you can push either direction, but you must also change it to the other one. And remember to push A. No thanks. I'm good. Hello, young lad, aren't you? Very well, then. Down we go. Just stand on the pipe and tilt the control stick down to enter it. Because this makes perfect sense. I just said control stick to some person. And away we go. I do like these transitions. The transitions are cool.
And now we have Professor Frankly in our party. He will not be here long.
Hey man, what's up? Who's the hottie you got there with you?
Excuse me, I am the hottie?
What's up, baby? Why don't you hang with us for a while? We play real nice.
Man, what's a fine-looking Goomba doing with a tubby mustache man like that? Hey, I'm just big-boned. Oh, it is like so sweet that you boys think I'm cute. Seriously. Yeah, guys like you like make me feel totally barfing. Now get out of our way.
Ouch, that was cold. What, you're too good for us? Come off it, sister.
Nobody zings us like that. Nobody. Let's get them. All right. And the first fight where the restriction actually matters. We cannot flee this fight.
A Goomba, a spiny Goomba, and a Paragoomba. My, the whole Goomba family tree. The only one I should warn you about is that fellow in the middle, the spiny Goomba. See that spike on his head? Well, jump on that, and you're the one who'll take damage. And that only really applies to you, Goombella, because Mario's not going to use his hammer. Or not going to use his feet. The Paragoomba's airborne, so your hammer won't reach. You'll have to jump for him. That's the one that you can't hit, Mario, because you'll only be using a hammer for a long, long time. Always take your opponent's situation into consideration when fighting. Always! Oh, that's right. I forgot to tell you something vital. You can press Y to change the order of you to attack in. You can attack first if you feel like it. Goombella, don't forget that.
Speaking of which, we're going to use that immediately in order to tattle on things. And yes, I know that these only have 2 health and no defense, but I like to have that shown to me anytime I'm fighting them. That's a Goomba. Yeah, I'm one of those, in case you hadn't noticed, but I wear this cool scarf and like a hat, and I actually have hair. Just don't look under the hat, you might find out that the hair is just a wig, but, you know, I'm not, the word escapes me. Insecure. I'm not insecure about that or anything. Ahem. It says here, Goombas are underlings of underlings. That is totally rude and completely accurate. Their maximum HP is 2, they have an attack power of 1, and a defense of 0. Yes, okay. So we move away from that again. Not allowed to use that. Charge up the hammer! Whack-a-doo! With the stylistic boot. Okay, one of these days. Come on, I know the time. There it is! See, I do know the timings. And we do have to be a little bit careful about that, because if I want to tattle on that guy, then I kind of have to, you know, have him still be alive, even though we'll run into him again later. But anyway, let's find out what this guy's about. Bah! That's a spiky Goomba. A spiky-headed Goomba. What a creative name for someone who just put on a hat. Like, did he really need another name? Could we not just say Goomba in hat? That spike is super pointy, so it's better to hit it with a hammer than jump on it. Unless, of course, you have a specific thing that makes basically jumping far more powerful than ever using your hammer ever could be, which is why this is more of a challenge run. And maybe more on that when I've got a long stretch of no dialogue, but for now we'll keep going. Maximum HP is 2, attack is 2, and defense is 0. So it's more important to get the special block on him. The addition of the spike means you'll hurt your feet if you jump on it. Duh. Or, you know, my head, because even though I'm wearing this cool helmet, it doesn't really protect me from things that are pointy. You know, like cave ceilings or other places where you might need an explorer's helmet. Yeah, she will be avoiding all things spiky if I can help her. Also, I didn't notice that that guy had a badge. Oh, no. Oops. Yeah, so when you do the special counter, not only do you not take damage, but you deal damage in return. And because Goombas only have 2 health, kind of countered it to death? Hard to say. This is supposed to be a kid's game. Ha! Later on, losers. That felt awesome.
Are you ready, Mario? There are plenty more where they came from, and they'll all have it in for us. When they attack, try to hammer them or jump on them while in the field. Attack successfully, and you confirm a first strike when you enter battle. So if an enemy catches sight of you, be sure to thump him as you go into battle.
Yes, wise words. Free damage. Who says no to free damage? Okay. Jump on the platform. Oh. Nope, we can just walk. Huh. I think I've always jumped that one. Sorry, Goombella. Guess you can't come. Oh. Never mind then. Alright. Man, if only I could squeeze through these bars. Oh well. Bump. I struck first. Yeah, this battle should be over pretty quick. Again, it's not worth anything right now, but I just can't help it. My fingers are trained to do the stylish moves whenever I know what the timing is. Hey, coin. And then must resist urge to jump. Must resist. Yeah, we're gonna get a thing, hopefully, I'll try and find it, that will keep me in line when it comes to that kind of thing. That's a Paragoomba, basically a Goomba with wings. I'm jealous. So is the player. Maximum HP is 2, attack is 1, and defense is 0. You can't hammer it while it's flying, but rough it up and it'll totally plummet. Speaking of which, I seemingly cannot use my hammer, and I have no items. Apparently I can select the fact that I do not have items, so we'll just defend this round. Ah, that's so satisfying. That is so satisfying. Okay, so Goombella, finish this fool off. Oops. Okay, I missed it. I got the stylish to begin, and we only needed 1 damage, so success! Yep. Alright. Ooh, flower. Thing I haven't used yet, because I don't have anything that would allow me to do that. Okay, then we come down here, and bonk! Hey! I got an item! You can use items to attack enemies and replenish your HP heart points. Press start and choose items from your gear screen to see your items. Yay! Bonk! We're gonna be doing a lot of that, because we are MC Bonk. Pow! If only I had a crowd. If only this stage had an audience. I could be doing Macbeth right now. Bonk! Hey, fire flower. That'll be useful. Bam! Bam! Also, very important area. This is so useful. And I am not being sarcastic about that. God, especially in, like, chapter 7, that place becomes vital. Also, remember him. He's important. Bam! And I know for certain that this is safe, because I happen to know that this guy has 3 health. Ciao! Alright, so, Goombella, tell us what you know. Pow! That's a Spinia, a totally weird creature made of thin, papery boards, which calls into question so many things about this universe, where somehow something with no internal organs, because it is made out of thin, papery boards that seemingly has no connection point in between them, other than maybe the teeth-looking thing, can survive. This universe makes no sense. It certainly looks unique. Nobody knows much about these creatures, actually. Max HP is 3, attack is 1, and defense is 0. Attacks are super swift, but it should be pretty easy. Just give it a hya! Speaking of hya. Good hya night. Yeah, more experience points. Gotta love it. Hey! We got a heart point back. Bam! Ooh, now there's more than one. So we will be counterattacked this turn, because we have no capability of doing enough damage to both of them immediately. Now, what's ridiculous is this fight lasts the same number of turns whether I got the first attack or not. Okay, I guess I needed that. I did. I should say, if I didn't get the super counter there, then we would have had to go into another turn. So I guess I was able to prevent it from going too far. Hey! Another very powerful gimmick in this game. Just revealing new areas with paper. Alright. Oh, well. Let's get this little... What could you possibly do here? How very, very strange. Well, I guess there's nothing to do there, so let's go exploring. Oh. Well, okay, we'll get this in order then. Whoa! Hey, you! Can you hear me? You can? That must mean you're the hero of legend. Only the great hero of legend can hear my voice. Yeah! Everyone else, nothing. See, long ago, an evil spirit cast a curse on me, locking me in this box. I was bummed. I've been here ever since, waiting a long, long time for the hero to come by. So yeah, anyway, big guy, what brings you, a hero, to a place like this? Mario? A word with you. I'm not exactly confident that we can trust this box. I think it may be best not to mention that we're looking for the crystal stars. Well, that. I just said it out loud! What was wrong with me? Oh, yeah? Searching for the crystal stars, are you now? So you really are a hero, and not some thief that just wants the treasure for himself, right? Well, you're definitely gonna need my help if you hope to get those bad boys that we have not seen or heard from yet, so how would we know that they're bad? Just that cloaked figure in the opening with Princess Peach? Who are the bad boys? Yeah, there's totally gonna be bad boys, right? So first, you should look for the key to this box, then use it to let me out. Definitely. By the way, the key looks like this. You know, it's kind of gray, with a circle at the back, and then it only has 2 tines. So it should be really easy to pick this lock, if you don't find the key instead. Well, what do you think we ought to do, Mario? Well, I know my vote goes to you finding that key. I'm sure it's around here somewhere. Come on, being stuck in a box is no picnic. I'm counting on you, oh great hero of legend. Where could we possibly find that key? I wonder if it's near this. Oh, well, what do you know? That is totally gray and not black. You lie, game. Anyway. Another song to get very used to. We'll be hearing it a lot. You do a lot of things down here. Whoa! 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 You brought the key? Yes!
Oh man, I owe you big.
I would like to use the black key, please.
Yes! Thank nothing! Whee! Fools!
Oh no, how horrible!
Oh boy, did you fall for it? I burned you. What, you think I was gonna help you? Instead, I'm gonna spread a little of the suffering that I've endured in that stupid box. Yeah, sorry, but those are the breaks. I'm gonna cast an evil, terrible curse upon you. Boogly woogly woo! You're cursed.
These guys are awesome.
Enjoy the curse, sucker. You got what you deserved. You want to hear all about the sweet curse I just dropped? Well, then listen well. From now on, if you press Y in certain areas, you'll turn into a paper airplane. Trembling yet? Suffer the rest of your days under my terrible curse. Oh, I can't help but chortle. You're doomed. This curse pretty rough, I guess, so I suppose I owe it to you to explain it. Ready? If you stand on an airplane panel like this one, the floor will start to glow. Yeah, okay, you're on the panel. Now, try pressing Y, and then BAM! You're a paper airplane.
Or the first traversal tool we get in the game.
The worst part of this curse is that you must tilt left and right to control yourself.
That's actually really annoying and hard to do.
I guess if you got good at it, you might fly a long way, but that's the only good thing. So be honest, is this curse just about the worst thing that's ever happened to you? And again, tutorial skip. Yes, I get it. It's terrible. These things are really long and boring to have to redo. If you press B, you might return to normal. Maybe.
Yes, you do every time.
Farewell, you foolish fool.
Those guys are great. We'll be seeing a few more of them. So, wow. Just wow. What was that guy's beef? Why do you keep using that word? You're supposed to be hip and edgy? I don't know. This game was made a while ago. And to that point, I know that a lot of people have done this game on YouTube and had great playthroughs and some what I would call cursed playthroughs. They then got a little bit better, but still very cursed. And instead of thinking of me rehashing old territory, I would like to look at this as following a grand tradition of people playing this game in this medium. So, you know, we're just gonna have fun. That's what this is all about. It's about having fun. We don't need to worry about who's done what, and when, and why. Also, hey look, a fancy door. Fun that everyone just knows where this is. It's quite convenient, actually.
Oh, Mario, Goombala, look at that! It's the 1,000-year door spoken of in the legends. I can't believe it's real.
Okay, I guess people didn't know where this is, but somehow you still knew that. Look in the sewers. I don't know.
So the legends are all true. There it is, big as life. Come, let's move closer.
Look at how shiny it is. Hey, what's the deal with this weird pedestal, huh? What could it be, you think? Hint, hint. Also, I have heard it said before, and now I can't unsee it. The door has a very interesting shape in the middle, if you look at where the middlemost star is. And now you can no longer unsee it. You're welcome! Flash of white! And light, and fancy things happening. Hey, maybe we did actually get a magical treasure map and not just some knockoff at a gift store. Professor, what's going on? Fancy map that materializes out of my pants. How do you do that? Why do you become incorporeal? And for anyone wondering, yes, apparently this place does have 4 walls because we don't look off into the void when we look in the direction that the camera is the way that the camera, reverse of camera, is what I'm trying to say. Anyway, the map speaks to us. We must obey the map and go to the new castle place. And there, we will find a diamond star. Miraculous. The location of a crystal star has been recorded on the magical map. And Mario has learned a special move. You can now use Sweet Treat, which we will probably be using quite a bit. Each time you get a crystal star, you'll learn a new special move and get an extra pip of the ability to use those moves, which is also really important. Professor, the map! And what was with all those crazy lights? It's like a rave down here. It appears that information related to the locations of the crystal stars appeared. How miraculous! And that shining light, it looked as if a mysterious power was given to Mario. Basically, the thing that the yellow boxes in comics would have told to us. Well, one way or another, we should return to my place and study the map closely.
Oh, yeah.
Because apparently I'm the only one who knows how to interpret these things. Aha! I see! What do you see, Professor Frankly? What do you see? You understand it, Professor? My dear, of course I do. Firstly, about that light we saw shining on Mario. By my reckoning, Mario can now perform what is known as a special move, because we all know that this is still a tutorial, and the player must find out about the game mechanics. A special move? Yes, well, stuff like this is better explained by example rather than words. Would you like to try it out? No. This is very important and you'd better listen. I mean it. Are you ready to listen? Tutorial skip. You're absolutely sure. Well, alright then. Let's have a look at that magical map and see what I can learn about it. Oh look, it's already here on the table. Wow! Astounding! This map has radar-like functions. It now shows the location of a crystal star. It looks like the first crystal star is to be found in a place called the Petal Meadows. Petal Meadows? Yes, the area is a vast meadow that lies far to the east of Rogueport. To tell you the truth, I've always thought that place was a tad suspicious. The name Petal Meadows did come up from time to time in my research. Okay, fine, so we'll go there. Does anybody know how to get there, or what? I'm fairly certain that somewhere beneath the city is a pipe to Petal Meadows. If you could just find that, you'd get there instantly. Pipe travel's efficient. And another lunacy of science that we will not have to get into because this is Mario. And basically a cartoon. Say, by the way, Mario, I'm curious. Where did you get that map anyway? From Princess Peach? Really? Her Highness sent this to you, Mario? This Princess Peach, this wouldn't be her, would it? I just so happen to have a picture lying around. You know, for reasons. So it is her! Astounding! The princess came to see me the other day. She wanted to learn about the treasure, so I snuck this picture of her so I could sell it online. I told her about the crystal stars and my suspicions about Petal Meadows. It doesn't seem likely, but perhaps she tried to go to Petal Meadows on her own. You know, Professor, there was another suspicious group asking about the same thing. But I can't imagine Princess Peach getting involved with them. Oh yeah, those were the bad guys. I forgot to get introduced that early. Alright, it's settled. Off to Petal Meadows, you two go. If Princess Peach indeed went there, your first priority must be to catch up to her.
collecting the crystal stars as a means to an end, and that end is Princess Peach.
Aren't you coming, Professor? Please no.
No, I'll stay in town and ask around about Princess Peach and that suspicious gang. Besides, I doubt a shriveled old Goomba like me could handle the trials of the road. Though back in my prime, I was quite scared. Of course, if anything happens and you need some advice, come see me, okay? I certainly won't be taking pictures and selling them online.
You got it, Professor. Well, Mario, we're off. And so we are. Ooh, okay, so they do give you the benefit of having that first star point.
Wait just a moment! I forgot something. The last tutorial.
I got Power Smash, which will be invaluable in this run. Absolutely invaluable.
Mario, it's scary out there. Take this with you. It's a good thing you're not alone, but still take this. It's called a badge, and it is incredibly helpful.
Yes.
You see, depending on the badges you have equipped, you'll get much more powerful. What's important is knowing what the effects will be when you first equip a badge. Would you like to practice equipping and removing badges? The last tutorial skip. Are you absolutely sure? If this is the time I'll ask. Do you want practice? No! By the way, you need flower points to use the Power Smash move. In battle, you should watch not only your HP, but FP too. Did you get all that, player? Because Mario doesn't need to know this, you do. Well, here's hoping you find that pipe to Pebble Meadows.
Okay. And I think with that, the tutorials are finally over. Let's go save. I think now is an important time to save. Ah, the music in this game is great. Yes, save my game. Alright. So, wherever shall we go? Hey, Mario, what's the deal? You didn't equip the badge Professor Frankly gave to you. Darn it. If you don't equip a badge, it won't do anything for you. Equip it before you forget. Okay, apparently I was wrong about that being the last tutorial skip. Alright, so we go over to badges, which apparently we'll need. We do need stinking badges. Oh, yes, we do need stinking badges this game. Suspicious looking crack is suspicious. Later. Okay. Oh, man. Well, that's not the way to go. I was sure that it would be in this direction. Alright, and then up here, and... a suspicious-looking platform. I wonder what happens if I stand upon it and push Y. I become a plane and avoid a Goomba. How delightful. Also, thing we can't get until much, much later. Suspicious-looking tentacle. How are you, suspicious-looking tentacle? That thing's kind of soggy. Hey, Goombella. What do you think about this situation? Goombella? There we go. It seems to be almost inviting us to do something, doesn't it? But what? You could jump on it, but you'd totally ruin your shoes, so I just hammer it. I mean... We are MC BONK. Oh, sorry, wrong button. MC BONK. That's the one. Bloop, bloop. I am the first boss of the game. Surprise! Hey, an audience. Bloop, 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 bloop. Bloop, 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 bloop. Bloop, 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 bloop. Bloopity bloop, bloop. Whoa! Alright. Hey Mario, you remember what Professor Frankly told us, right? You can press Y to change our attack order. If your HP drops, you can press Y to put me in front. Yes, well, I certainly want to put you in front right now, so you can tell me about this guy. Because I do not remember how much health the tentacles have offhand. That's a blooper, and a really super humongous one, too. Ew, it's all slimy. I just totally can't stand slimy, nasty, icky things. Gross. Gross. Max HP is 12, attack is 1, and defense is 0. It attacks with tentacles and ink. Once you damage both its tentacles, it'll fall down, and then it's attack time. By the way, the tentacles each have 3 HP. Okay. Now relax, and house on that slimy, nasty blooper. House? House. House. House? I don't know if I have ever heard of house being used as a verb before. And I completely do not remember this from this game. Huh. Okay, whatever. So, now we are introduced to Super BONK, which simply adds 2 to the max damage that your hammer can do. And allows you to do 4 stylishes in a row. Bloop. Bloop, 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 bloop. Bloop, 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 bloop. I mean, you're darn blooping. Bloop! Hey, wait, I couldn't dodge it? What? I swear if that was unblockable. Okay. And this is why I consider this a challenge run. Yes! Because there's gonna be times like this coming up. Ooh, and we get a crowd refill. Nice. Not that I'm actually using that, but anyway. There's gonna be quite a few times like this, which actually will resort to items, which is not something I would normally do because I could just jump on it if I wasn't doing a no jumping run. Aha! Success. Okay. Well, that just got a whole lot better. Bam! Bam! Excellent. Alright. And now we hit him with the power. The power smash! Bam! 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 Oh, wow. I dropped the combo. I feel bad about that. Okay. Good night, sweet prince. I always think that there's a second possibility to get the stylish at the end of her thing, but I've seen the move, or I've used the tutor for these before, and it doesn't have one, but I will still always push the button at that moment, and I don't know why. But yay! First boss down! And then the secret true boss. Blah, blah. Following the grand tradition of beating bloopers and then them flying into the sky, like in Super Mario Sunshine. Now, the real boss is jumping on these platforms. It may look easy, but there is almost no coyote time in this game, so that's can be quite a bit trickier. But that is the pipe to Petal Meadows. And we have successfully completed the prologue. And here it is, Chapter 1. As it has been prophesied, Castle and Dragon. And that, after this cutscene, it's a quick one. Ah, so nice, so friendly. And look, all those flowers with the pretty petals. It's no wonder why this place got this name. Well, here we are, the Petal Meadows, where folks say a crystal star hides. Woohoo! Here we go, Mario, the start of our adventure. This is completely awesome. And this is where I shall decide to end it for today. We'll just get a quick save here. Lots of progress was made, and with that, I want to thank you so much for watching this. I think we are off to a grand beginning, and I'm kind of excited to see where this goes from here. So, without further ado, Philemon signing out.